in a lush jungle far beyond Cinderella's castle, where vines hung like curtains and flowers glowed softly in the moonlight, there was a legend of the wishing tree, a magical tree said to grant the heart's deepest desire. One evening, as Cinderella strolled in her garden with her animal friends, a curious rabbit named Pippin, a wise old owl named Oliver, and a playful kitten named Lila, a golden firefly zipped through the air and stopped right in front of her. The firefly blinked rapidly, forming tiny glowing letters in the sky. "Come to the jungle. The wishing tree needs your help." Eager for a new adventure, Cinderella gathered her friends and set off toward the jungle. They crossed sparkling streams, climbed rolling hills, and finally reached the jungle's edge. The moment they stepped inside, the air felt alive with mystery. Pippin the rabbit hopped ahead excitedly. "Let's find that tree. I bet it's huge." Oliver the owl flapped his wings calmly. "Patience, young one. The jungle tests all who enter." Lila the kitten batted at glowing butterflies. "I just hope we find a nice spot to nap." The jungle wasn't going to make their journey easy. To reach the wishing tree, they had to overcome 3 magical challenges. As they walked deeper into the jungle, they were stopped by a tangle of giggling vines that blocked their path. Every time they tried to move forward, the vines would tickle and wrap around them. Pippin tried hopping over, but the vines were too fast. "What do we do?" he squeaked. Cinderella smiled. "Let's make them laugh even more." She began telling silly stories and making funny faces. The vines laughed so hard they fell apart, clearing the way. Next, they came to a wide, sparkling river. Floating on the water were shiny stones with strange symbols carved into them. Oliver perched on Cinderella's shoulder. "This is a test of wisdom. We must choose the right stones to step across, or we'll fall in." Cinderella studied the symbols carefully. "Look, the stones with the sun symbol form a path." Together, they stepped carefully across, and the river carried them safely to the other side. As they neared the wishing tree, a gust of wind roared through the trees, scattering leaves everywhere. Lila's fur fluffed up in alarm. "How are we supposed to find our way in this?" Cinderella closed her eyes and listened. "The wind is trying to confuse us, but I hear the sound of bells. Follow me." They held hands and paws, as Cinderella led them through the swirling wind to a clearing where the wishing tree stood. The wishing tree was more magnificent than they had imagined, with glowing branches that sparkled like stars. But instead of welcoming them with magic, the tree looked sad. "I have lost my glow," the tree said softly. "My magic depends on the wishes of kind hearts, but lately, people have wished only for riches and power. Cinderella, will you and your friends help me?" Cinderella nodded. "How can we help?" The tree replied, "You must each make a wish from the heart, one that spreads kindness and joy." One by one, Cinderella and her friends made their wishes. Pippin the rabbit, "I wish for fields full of carrots to share with everyone in the jungle." Oliver the owl, "I wish for wisdom to guide those who feel lost." Lila the kitten, "I wish for sunny spots and warm beds for every creature to feel cozy." Cinderella, "I wish for the wishing tree to shine brightly again, so it can grant wishes for good hearts everywhere." The tree awakens. As their wishes filled the air, the wishing tree began to glow brighter and brighter. Its branches sparkled, and soft music filled the clearing. "Thank you," the tree said. "Your wishes have restored my magic. Now, I can help spread kindness throughout the world again." The wishing tree's branches shimmered, and a golden leaf floated down to each of them. "These leaves will remind you of your kind hearts and guide you on future adventures." With the jungle glowing with newfound magic, Cinderella and her friends returned home, their golden leaves sparkling in the moonlight. They knew they had done something truly special, and every night, they dreamed of their next big adventure. And from that day forward, the wishing tree's glow could be seen from the castle, reminding everyone to wish for good things and spread kindness wherever they went.